I think I need to start putting the more powder in on my face. Welcome back to the O Show. Everything crypto, NFTs, every day. I'm your host of the most, WendyO. You guys, it's Christmas Eve. Let's talk about it, okay? We're going to be talking about the crucial range for Bitcoin and insane altcoin gains. I'm going to be taking some altcoin requests. I'm not going to stream too terribly long today because I don't want to. Because it's the holiday. Because today I grieve. Anyways, before we get started, what's going on with the markets? Markets are doing pretty well. If you had conviction with Solana, you did well, and I'm proud of you. I didn't have a whole lot of conviction for Solana. Okay, during the bear market, I kind of let things get to me a bit sometimes, you know, and that's normal. That's why I moonbag stuff. That's what we do with Solana. As we reported on all the FUD, we reported on all the negative, but we reported on the positive too. We talked about Bonfida, which is basically ENS on Solana. We did talk about a lot of the drama with Solana, the VCs, the FTX, a whole entire debacle. You know, Solana is a VC coin, and it is a lot less decentralized than some of the other projects, and that's okay. That's not bad. A lot of these crypto projects they'll sit there, they say they're decentralized, but they're not. Nothing is as decentralized as Bitcoin, and even with that, it's got its kind of problems, okay? And that's okay. Things don't have to be perfect, okay? You do not have to. You don't have to have the crazy conviction on a lot of these things, okay? You don't. But if you do, that's good. And I'm glad that those people that had conviction in Solana got rewarded. Me, myself, I don't marry my bags. The difference between me and a lot of other people, a lot of other content creators, is I'm not going to shill you complete garbage. Like when we do shill stuff, if it's sponsored, we disclose it. If it's something that we talk about, we give you the bullish and the bearish scenario. The reason why is because I don't get married. I'm not loyal to any bags. I am not loyal to any community. I'm loyal to myself. I'm loyal to my community, and I'm loyal to grifting as ethically as possible, making as much money as ethically as possible. Why? Because that's how we do it. Anyway, so with that being said, shout out to everybody who made money on Solana. We held my Solana moon bag, did well. Me and Crypto TikTok, I think we were buying under $40 or under $20 like 2 years ago. And we moon bagged that stuff. We made some really, really, really nice profits with that. And I held my moon bag and then I bought in around $59. So I'm doing good now. My best trade of 2023 wasn't even a trade. It was an investment, and it was just in Cardano. I think I dumped like 2,000, 5,000, I think $1,000 in or something. I don't know. And it's multiplied like crazy. Algo's doing really well. I don't talk about a lot of my degen stuff on the channel because the reason why is because by the time this gets pushed out to more and more of you, the thing is already going to be pumped and dumped by then. And it's just not fair to you. But Bitcoin's doing well. We're going to get that ETF. People are excited about that ETF. Why are we excited about that ETF? Shout out to SQUIDGROW. We love SQUIDGROW. They're a partner of ours. We absolutely love them and love the community. Little Shib. Absolutely amazing. But Bitcoin's doing well. You know, a lot of people are excited for the Bitcoin spot ETF. I'm not personally, because I think it's just more centralization of Bitcoin. And I think it's, you know, it's basically allowing TradFi to come in, which that wasn't the true intended purpose. But hey, it is what it is. I can't stop it, but I will grift on it. I will grift as ethically as possible as everybody else. Why? Because I can. Now, with that being said, let's talk. We're going to talk charts, and then I'm also going to talk to you guys. Yeah, Sesh goes hard too. He's very, very talented. Very, very talented. But also too, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about my content creation journey, because today is actually a very special day. Very, very, very special day for me. And I'm walking proof that you can turn trauma into a career. That you can use trauma as a form of motivation. That you can, in fact, turn a negative to a positive. You can. It's hard, but we'll talk about it. But I want to go ahead and, you know, get you some charts, And if you're watching on YouTube, we have 147 beautiful, intelligent people here. We have, shout out to Steven, to David, to Blood Rain, to Nicholas, to Alexandra, to Haas, to Otto Glovers, to Chris, and shout out to everyone on TikTok. I appreciate y'all. I rock with y'all. We've got a poll at the top too. I'm kind of curious to know what your guys' 2024 plan for wealth creation is. Okay. I want to know. Queen Grift. That exactly. Skeet. Queen Grift. Thank you for the heart. Why is it Queen? Why do I want to be a grifter? Everybody, every single human in the world is a grifter, but I want to be an ethical grifter. That's the difference between me and the other grifters. I'm just honest about it. But I have a poll at the top on YouTube. 2024 plan for wealth creation. Hold and take profits. Invest and take profits. Trade. That's assuming that you're going to take profits. And diamond hands. So I want to know. Shout out to Roland. Mr. Rowe. But I'm just curious to know what your guys' profit is, you know? Smash the like, give it to me hard and fast because it's Christmas Eve. But let's go ahead and talk about what's going on. So first off, this is the current market. I still don't know what the hell BTT, why they even need a token, but they have one. Theta is up 10%. I believe there's an NFT project POG, which I'm so pissed. So my dad was like a crazy collector and he bought me the POG. So I have this big old book at my mom's house. I don't know where it is. I was like, Mom, can you find it? But Pogs is doing something really cool. I think they're doing it on Theta. And we worked alongside Theta to do a charity for a self-care lab. You know, Helium, HNT is down 9.3%. So things are up and down. TIA keeps going, 15.7%. Corgi AI, I don't know what the hell that is. Bonk is down 6.3%. Homeless coming with Real 6 World Utilities. Homie's coming with, I thought you said homeless. I says, yeah, I'm right here. Anyways, let's take a look at Bitcoin. So this is Bitcoin. We are going to start with a fresh and naked chart. This is the Bitstamp chart. So we're going to go ahead and remove our drawing tools. And let's go ahead and take a look at the weekly. You know, this is how I haven't done these streams in a long time, but we're going to talk about that. So thus far with Bitcoin, we opened at 41.2. We are currently trading at 43,000. We have a swing wick height of 44.5, and we got a swing wick low to about $40,000. Nothing too terribly crazy. We stayed above the EMA 9, which is important. And during bull markets, I love to use EMAs. The reason why I like to use EMAs is a very easy way to utilize support and resistance. EMA 9, 21, 30, 50. I think, no, that's a 50. What the hell? I think that's a 50. That's a 100. That's a 200. Okay. As a 200. Very, very easy way. On the larger time frames, it's going to look different than the shorter time frames. Shorter time frames makes it look really, really, really good. But right now, like 27,000 is the absolute bottom for Bitcoin, you know, for now. But at the same time, just because it's there doesn't mean we're going down there. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying we're looking at it. Now, when we take a look at our indicators, market cipher did print a red dot on the weekly. And then we're getting a little bit tired with MACD. That's okay, though. You know, me personally, realistically, just as long as if we stayed above, we really stood above like 38,000, we're cool. We're cool. Should you invest in XRP now? I don't know. Ask yourself. Taking a look at the daily chart. A daily chart tapped off of 44.5, dropped down to the EMA 21. Here at about $40,000, we pop back up, retested 44.5, and it looks like we're going to drop back down to 42. But I would even call maybe lower at 41.3. 41.3, maybe. That's what I'd watch for. But I'd also take a look at $40,000 because it also lines up with the EMA 50 right here. So I'd just be cautious with that. But red dot on the daily market or for market cipher, MACD is heading downwards. Taking a look at the 12-hour. 12 hours already confirmed. So I'm looking for a move down to about 41.2. About 41.2. That might not play out. I might be 100% wrong because when we're in bullish markets like this, when you were in bullish markets like this, if you try to trade against a trend, that's where people start getting wrecked. So shorting may not be the best idea if you're somebody who's not that well versed. You can paper trade short it. That would be fine, I think. Taking a look at the 4-hour chart, 4-hour chart is already doing the dip. And again, this is a pretty big dip if we go to 41, but 41 does look pretty likely because that is where the EMA 200. So that would be the bearish scenario. But I'm going to keep it real with you and we're going to do the bullish scenario. A bullish scenario, we'll go ahead and go to the weekly so I can see these areas a bit better. Bullish scenario would be a move up to 46.7. 46.7. 46.7. I know about Homie's token. I've heard about it before, but I'm busy right now. 46.7. Okay. So that would be the bullish scenario here. But again, we got to really, really, really break 45,000. Now, that being said, I do want to take a look. I'm going to check the YouTube chat. Oh, my knee. Thank you so much to Corey for the 99 super chat. Thank you, Corey, again for the $2 super chat. 210 beautiful people, 77 likes. Something is wrong with the likes on the YouTube, but that's okay. That's okay. XRP is not a stable coin, you guys. It's not a stable coin. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to kick it with you guys. I'm going to tell you guys a story. Who's this? Target. Did my order come from Target? I ordered some pants from Target. Shout out to Jag from SYSCOIN. Jag from SYSCOIN is probably the most intelligent gentleman I've ever met in this industry. Very, very nice guy. Great guy. Somebody said XRP. Let's take a look at XRP. Let's take a look at XRP. All right, this is XRP. There's a weekly. XRP's actually done pretty well. Look at, we have stayed above this trend line for the most part. Well, we just kind of broke below it. That sucks. So that sucks. We did go ahead and kind of do what I said we were going to do. We did up, but we didn't quite get to about 81 cents. Okay. Didn't quite get to about 81 cents. So let's move the drawing tools. XRP is kind of going sideways right now, and everybody wants XRP to pump like crazy. But one of the things that you guys need to understand, a lot of these larger market cap coins, these things don't pump. Okay. You guys are looking at meme coins. COPE is up 382%. I should probably sell it. Oh, I've got that. But one of the things that is very troubling is a lot of people don't necessarily understand how market cap works. Like, in order to move a market, you need to actually, like, you know, there's stuff that needs to happen. You know, you need to have a lot of liquidity that comes in. Okay. So with Bitcoin and with Ethereum, with Solana, like Solana is a little bit easier to move just because it's like there's so much hype built around it. With XRP, not a whole lot of hype right now. Cardano, not a whole lot of hype. You know, a lot of these other projects, not a whole lot of hype. BNB is still holding pretty steady. But a lot of people are like, I need XRP to pump, blah, blah, blah. XRP has different announcements than Solana has. Okay. There's different utility there. And let's talk about that utility between XRP and Solana. XRP is more like a banker's coin. That's not bad. Not bad any way, shape, or form. It's just the partnerships and the announcements and the things the news that would drive XRP as far as fundamental goes. It's a lot different than Solana. People are utilizing the Solana network like crazy for meme coins and for rugs and for NFTs and all these things. So again, it's a different type of utility. Okay. I'm not saying that Solana is not going to be here in the long term. I think XRP will be here in the long term, but Solana's use case is a little bit different right now. Okay. But Paxos is launching a stable coin on Solana, which is great. It's good. So with that being said, you know, what you do is you scan the different, ecosystems, you see where the volume is starting to come in, and then you look into the meme coins or whatever that is, if that's something that makes sense for you. But again, most of you will get wrecked, myself included, with meme coins. Most of us will. Why? Because that's just how it works. Unfortunately, that's how it works. You have to, and like me and my team, we talk about it too, because we do some pretty risky investments here and there. And we're looking at all these projects, and our friends are shilling us this stuff. And we're like, okay, well, you know what? They didn't tell us at the very beginning. They're telling us when it's going up, and we know that we're going to get dumped on. So we're not interested. We miss out on a lot of stuff because the only way you're really going to make money with meme coins is if you are in the group when they create this thing and you get in right there and you ride with it up. But what ends up happening is you got a group of people that are creating this crap. They're pumping it. They're getting people in after, and then they're going to dump on you and rug and go away. Okay. So a lot of you will get wrecked with meme coins. If you want to rock with meme coins, that's cool. That's your business. We don't talk about them too terribly much here because there's value, but there's not a whole lot of value. So that's why I like talking about the larger cap stuff. That's probably why my views aren't like other people's as well, is because I'm just not shilling you every single thing, whatever, because by the time most of you watch the video, the thing's already going to dump and you're going to lose money. But again, you do need to be patient. You do need to remember price does not equate to utility, and that's okay. Just be patient. If you have conviction in something, you're going to do well. Froggo, new coin on Solana, not on CoinMarketCap. Yes, only connect. Okay, it's probably going to go to 0. Okay. Bought Sol yesterday on 114. Cool. That's good for you. Just as long as you have a trading investing plan, that's okay. I'm happy for you. I don't care this is the thing about me. I don't care what you guys do with your money. I just care that you understand the risks associated with it. I don't want you guys to get wrecked. All right. Let's take a look at Solana. Solana beat and extended our target. It did. And I'm very, 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 very happy. I wish it would have gone back down to 50 so I could have bought more, but it didn't. And that's okay. That's part of the game. But I'm sitting cozy. Solana hit our second target of $116. I like meme coins. You make money. Yeah, but most people lose on those, which is fine. But this is Solana. Solana on the dailies keep going. It did look a little bit bearish earlier, but this is a beautiful run up. So basically what we're looking at for Solana, if you're somebody that missed out, you want to get back in, you're very, very interested about it, just be careful because look at all this positive volume at the top upper part of market CIPHER. Look at that. Look at all this positive volume. Okay, hold on. I want to go and do vertical here. Okay. Look at all this positive volume. Okay. This right here, when market CIPHER was at the top over here, this is kind of where it peaked at about 215. And then it had a pretty gnarly drop. Right now, we're seeing something a little bit similar. We started pumping over here. We're still up. Okay. Maybe we reach 138 and then we drop down. I don't know. Maybe we just keep going all the way. Who knows? I would just be cautious with it. Like if you're somebody who felt like you missed out on Solana, maybe dollar cost average, maybe set limit orders, do whatever it is you got to do. Like I'm sitting cozy. I've got a 5-figure position with Solana. I haven't taken profit on the newest position and the moon bag. I'm just going to be holding on to that. But right now, taking a look at the 4-hour, we're kind of consolidating a little bit here at about 116. It's looking like we're going to get a pullback. So if we do get that pullback to 104, you might want to, that might be a great entry for you. Really kind of depends. A lot of people are kind of waiting on Matic to pump. Matic's just kind of doing its thing. Money will be flowing into Ethereum and Matic eventually, but you just got to be patient. I would be patient with it. BNB, considering all the crap that Binance has been through, has held up well. I got a moon bag of BNB and it's just kind of chilling right now. But wow, look at it. We hit a high of 276. Now we're kind of dropping down. We'll probably kind of consolidate in this range at about 243. I converted Doge to Sol. Can't believe how well it's doing. Congratulations, Manny. Give Manny a round of applause. That's some Chad stuff right there. I'm proud of you. You did good. Just make sure to practice your risk management and always refer back to your trading and investing journal, okay? Always go ahead and do that. Do that. It's important. I want to check my YouTube chatty over here. We have 289 beautiful people, only 111 likes. Smash a like. Get us. Somebody says, hola, Cholita pan dulce. I only want guava pan dulce. Let me tell you something. And now, you know what, Servando, I got a bone to pick with you. I got a bone to pick with Servando, okay? There is one Pandarina, I don't think I said it correctly, and it's in Pomona, California. And they have the best guava pastry you can get in LA County. Because there's not a whole lot of Cuban restaurants here, or Cuban bakeries, but I might have to go take a trip down to Pomona, to P-Town, to go get some my guava pan dulce. But this little Mexican bakery is in downtown Pomona. I want to say it's off 2nd Street. It's right, I forget what street it's on, but it's a little Mercado pan, I can't say it. Little Mercado. So they got the little restaurant and then they got the little bakery. The absolute best guava pan dulce, the best. Absolutely love it. Like I love it. I'm LA County, so it's like you know good Mexican food when you're here, okay? But anyways, I'm about to go get that. It was really good. But okay, I'm going to chart ETH. I'm going to chart a couple other things to you, but I want to talk to you guys really quick. Okay, this is important. So most of you know, most of you are brand new to my socials and I appreciate it, rock with you. But let's talk a little bit about my history here. Today, when I was 10 or 11 years old, my mom says I was 10. I says I was 11. My dad passed away when I was 10, 11 years old. I was in 5th grade. It was on Christmas Eve. It was during Christmas break. Me and my sisters always used to get fevers at the time. We were always sick. We were supposed to go stay. My dad lived in Northridge. We lived where we live over here. And we were supposed to go see him. And my mom said no. I was mad at my mom. I love my dad. My dad was my best friend. He was everything to me. My mom said no, I was mad because he had just got out from a minor surgery. So my mom said no. So then we get the call on Christmas Eve. And I remember my mom, my 2 sisters, my mom, me, my 2 sisters, my great aunt, my grandma, we all sit. And my mom got the call from my stepmom and she says, your dad passed away. And I in my head, when I was like, my memory going back, I literally, apparently my mom said I screamed bloody murder. I just don't remember anything. I just remember going black, like blank in my mind and going upstairs and crying. And I knew my dad was going to pass away because he wasn't really healthy. He was suffering from a lot of stuff. And he was misdiagnosed. He got addicted to pain meds. And he ended up, overdosing and dying because of the misdiagnosis and because he really had heart problems. He didn't have a lot of these other problems, they said. And then he went in for a minor surgery and then didn't wake up. Sent him home too many morphine patches. And he had a lot of other health problems too. And my dad was my best friend, like everything to me. So to me, I hate Christmas. Hate it. Even as a mom, hate it. Okay? So, but after I had my daughter, I had to get it together. So this year so what ended up happening was, and this is when I back with living in Pomona, and I started, in crypto. I got it in 2017. And I was so excited. I just wanted to know so many things. I wanted to learn about it. I started doing the meetups. I was able to host over 4 dozen meetups. And the reason why we started this channel was because I was doing the meetups. I was doing it at Crypto Space San Pedro, which is an OTC desk in San Pedro, California. Shout out to San Pedro. And I would live stream them. And I would post the meetups. We basically just talk, hang out, talk about technical analysis. I was interested in trading back then. Okay. So what ended up happening is that, that's why we started this channel, so I could showcase that stuff. And then it turned into, then I started getting offers for like disclosed sponsorships. So like, hey, if you interview this project, whatever, we'll pay you. I was like, cool. And I just got to have somebody come on my channel and interview them and I get paid. Cool. That's awesome. I was in school at the time. I had just quit my job. I had a brand new baby. I had postpartum depression. I had my eBay business. My partner at the time, he quit his job to start his own business too. And I was mad because I'm very conservative when it comes financially. And that's a whole nother story for another time, but I was mad because I'm like, how are we going to pay our bills? But anyways, so I started this channel, started making a little bit of money. I was like, that's great. And then it's like, okay, that was cool. But then what ended up happening I was like, you know what? I don't want to just do, and then I started posting my technical analysis. I would live stream. I would do my live technical analysis. I was just learning, and I would always express that, whatever. Crypto Twitter dragged me. They hated it for us. I was the only girl doing it. Don't care. That's fine. That's fine. For the most part, I walk so most of y'all could run, and that's good. I'm happy about it. Cause I could take it. I could take the heat. So what ended up happening was then I started doing the live, then I started doing like pre-recorded Bitcoin weekly market updates. And then I got enough courage to start doing the live ones. But then on Christmas Eve, 5 years ago, I decided, and I made thousands of videos. I think I have about 2,000 videos on YouTube and over 2,000 videos on TikTok. But I decided, you know what? I'm not just going to do the interviews. Interviews are kind of boring. I'm not just going to do the technical analysis. I want to talk about news. I want to do more educational stuff. I want to put my face out there more. So then on Christmas Eve, I remember I sat and I created a whole entire like brief for myself. And I made a video. I think I dropped it at 5 p.m. And I was so nervous and so scared. And I was also in a very toxic part of my life at that point also. I was stuttering a lot because I had got brain damage from all the abuse and post-traumatic stress that I was going through. A very, very toxic time in my life. But I had enough courage to create my first news YouTube video on crypto and technical analysis. And I just remember being so empowered. And the reason why I chose Christmas Eve to drop it is because it was the same day my father passed away. And it says, you know what? If I'm going to sit here and be mad about, I can sit here and be mad about his death my entire life, but it's not going to change the fact he died. And it's not going to change the fact I lost my protector. It's not going to change the fact that I grieve him every day, that I miss him every day, and that it's not going to bring him back. So what I can do is I can turn that day into a positive. So even though today is not the best day for me, because I miss my dad, but I created this little anniversary to where I could be like, you know what? I can still, and I used that trauma as a way to honor my dad. I used the creation of being more active of the show and pushing out content and pushing through all the BS to honor my father. Because one of the things my father taught me, my dad also did Kung Fu. I don't know if you guys know, that's why I love boxing. I grew up in a Kung Fu studio. My mom and my dad. My dad worked in TradFi. My mom worked for the newspaper, the Herald. She was she was the head editor for the advertising department. She quit I'm sending you love and light. My mom quit her job to go, get married, have babies with my dad because very, traditional. That's what they did back then. They both had good jobs. But one of the things they did was my dad owned a Kung Fu studio. My dad's story is pretty cool, pretty cool. So I grew up in a Kung Fu studio when I was young. And the guy that taught him Kung Fu, his best friend, Jimmy, came to my birthday parties, loved me, would give me orange soda when I go in. I wasn't allowed to have soda. Hold on a second. I got a little note. Are you being serious? I'm telling an emotional story and you're being ridiculous? Get out of here. Yes, you can have candy. You see how these people are? Can I have a piece of candy? And this is not my daughter. Anyways, though, my dad's favorite saying that I remember and I will always remember is, you can take my life, but you cannot take my confidence. I'm going to repeat that for you. You can take my life, but you can't take my confidence. And it basically means you can take everything from me. All the physical stuff, all the material stuff, you can take everything from me. You can completely decimate me, but you will never take my confidence, because confidence comes from the mind. Anything the mind believes, you can achieve. And I really, some of you guys are weird in the chat, and that's okay. Anyways, but moral of the story is, you do have the power to change the trajectory of your life. A lot of us, we go through different things at different times. And a lot of us go through different types of trauma. And the way that I have been able to harness my trauma is by using horrible things that have happened to serve as motivation for me. Why? Because if I sit and I dwell and I get mad about it, I can't change what happened. I can't change what a person did to me. I can't change something that something in the past that happened, but I can change how I can react today or the choices I make today. So moral of this story is we use today, a day of trauma, a day of pain, a day of just heartbreak. My heart was, when I lost my dad, my heart was ripped out. And so today we use it as a day of celebration. So we celebrate this channel. We celebrate all of the hard work we have all done. I celebrate you guys supporting me, I celebrate me being able to get up every single day and do this, putting the anxiety, putting the depression, putting the post-traumatic, putting all the bad stuff on the side to do this. And I also want to celebrate you guys for continuing your journey in education, for forcing yourself to learn this stuff, because crypto's hard. It's complicated. No, we don't talk about forgiveness, because I don't have to forgive anybody. One of the things about me is, though, you wrong me and you do not change your behavior or do things to change your behavior, I will not forgive you. I can accept you for who you are, but I'm not going to forgive you. We don't do that here, because forgiveness for some people is a tool so they can keep doing it again. It's going to be more sideways with the Bitcoin weekly close. But moral of the story is that we celebrate you today. We celebrate your hard work. We celebrate your want, your need, your desire to improve your quality of life. And we also celebrate just all the hard work you guys have done this entire year. Okay? You should be proud of yourself. If you've made it this far, you're new to crypto, you should be proud of yourself. But anyways, really, really quickly, is that FD? I think I went on FD's show, or FD came on my show. I don't remember, but I think that's FD. If that's the FD I know, shout out to you. But we're honoring the show because of that. And it was a 20-minute nerdy news video I did. Crypto Twitter actually dragged me for it because I was stuttering a lot, and they thought that I had misspoke about something, but I didn't. But I'm still here. That's a whole nother story, though. But anyways, as far as Bitcoin goes, I'm not going to bore you guys with this crap anymore. But anyways, as far as Bitcoin goes, right now it's kind of looking like the 4-hour chart is looking that we may drop to this here area about like $41,000. You've been wrong a lot. Your mom's been wrong a lot. You cannot please people. That's just how it is, especially the TikTokers. I've actually been right about more things than I have been wrong about, but it's always a bunch of angry dudes that want to cry about it and complain about it. I don't know. I seriously don't know why, but it is what it is. I can't fix that. I don't want to do that. But anyways, as far as TikTok goes, and I made a lot of people a lot of money. But anyways, as far as Bitcoin goes, I think that we're going to continue to kind of consolidate in this range. Right now is looking like we are going to head down a little bit, but overall, for the most part, like 41,000 seems a little bit feasible when you look at the 4-hour chart. But at the same time, I would be cautious. Okay, I would be cautious. Anyways, though, I'm just looking for more consolidation, 44.9 to about $40,000. We get that breakout, bullish, breakdown, bearish, not that big of a deal. But anyways, you guys, I'm going to cover ETH really quick. We have 298 concurrent viewers. And it's so crazy. Like, I just sat here, I poured my heart out, and somebody has something negative to say. Also, the way us women use our intuition is highly underrated. It is. No, it really, really, really is. Really, really is. One good thing, see, this is a cool thing. Like, men are protectors. Men are built to be protectors, and women have intuition. There's some men that do have intuition, but women are really, 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 our intuition is key. But the cool thing that men are able to do, you guys are protectors. You guys are able to execute. You guys just go balls to the walls and you get it done. You do. But anyways, as far as ETH goes, ETH looks like we're going to retest 2181. But anyways, you guys, thank you guys for being here. I'm going to get going. I'm going to go be with my family. We're going to do tonight. Tonight's actually a celebration night as well, because I don't get to be told what to do in my own house anymore. If I want to use my fireplace, I get to do it. If I want to go out past 6 o'clock to go to the grocery store, I can. If I want to light candles in my house, I can. I wasn't able to do those things for a very, very, very long time. If I want to leave my shoes somewhere, I can. If I want to leave clothes on the floor, I can. So I'm excited. We're going to do s'mores in the fireplace, the kids. But anyways, thank you guys so much for rocking with me. I love you. Whatever your higher power is, I am sending you guys love and light from that. I know the holidays are a hard time for people, but anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being with me, and I will catch you guys tomorrow, because I'm going to be live tomorrow. And also, too, if you're going to be negative, take your negativity elsewhere because we don't need it here. My ticky-tackies don't need it. The YouTubers don't need it. I don't need it. Just take it elsewhere. Go call your moms. But anyways, Merry Christmas, you guys. Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Holidays, whatever it is you celebrate. Showcase love, kindness, and decency to other people and try to do good. But anyways, I'm going to catch y'all later. Going to get going. WendyO is out. Bye-bye. When did I start investing? End of 2017. Bye, baby.